Logan Paul, he was saying on his podcast, like that flurry at the end of round 1, like he was saying the whole point of it was to land like 1 out of 5. Well, I could see that, like you're just throwing stuff to be able to get
He
something
said
and to land
that's
it.
what he was trying to do.
Yeah, but
That's a
but at
bunch
the
of
same
bullshit.
time that works against you because it's only lowering your accuracy percentage and everything. You're wasting the energy. Yeah, you're landing 1 out of 5, but you're missing 4 out of 5, and those 4 out of 5 is eating up a lot of your energy, which is why you started seeing Logan Paul more on the back ropes in the later rounds. I give him respect for being able to survive all 8 rounds, for the fact that that was his second pro fight.
Let's go.
But I think let's
go 12 rounds.
Yeah, no, I don't think Logan would have lasted 12 rounds.
You don't know about them 12 rounds. I can go to Logan. Yeah. I can go to Logan and Jake. Like,
yeah,
Jake,
because
you don't know about them boxing gloves. Hey, you don't know about them 12 rounds though.
Yeah,
you don't know about them 12 rounds though.
Because
with a
Connor
professional boxer, not a retired wrestler, retired NBA player, and freaking sucky ass crazy half talent YouTuber kid that thinks he could box. Like that kid is a goof. Like if I were to literally box that kid, he would get slept, starched, cold in literally under 30 seconds. I'm not even playing. Like it is that easy. He just comes at you with this mentality like, oh, I'm just gonna act like Hulk Hogan and just come at you crazy and just does his little dip, bink, and then you just uppercut him, and then you just look.
Are you talking about Logan Paul or
the
Jake?
Gibb guy?
Oh, Gibb.
Yeah.
Are you talking about his fight last night?
His innocent Gibb guy. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He beat that guy. That was one of his Jake Paul's fights.
Yeah, that was the second fight after, or no, that was the fight before Nate Robinson.
That was the first one.
No, the first fight he did was against Deji, and then he fought Gibb, and then he fought Nate Robinson, then Askren, and now he's going to do Woodley.
Well, him and Deji's fight wasn't live. It wasn't pay-per-viewed. I haven't seen that one.
No, that was pay-per-view, but the fight took place over in UK.
Askren, Nate, and then the guy I was just talking about.
Gibb, yeah.
Gibb.
Yeah, the four people
who the fuck Deji is, because he's not 4-0.
So Deji is KSI's little brother. KSI is the one that fought Logan Paul originally. The 2 fights, the majority draw, and then KSI won on points. Deji and Jake fought on the same card that Logan and KSI fought on, and Jake won via corner stoppage because Deji's corner threw Talon. Yeah. And then after that, Jake wanted to fight KSI, but KSI was like, no, you're going to fight Gibb first. And so he fought Gibb, and then TKO'd him in the first round. And then he fought Nate Robinson, then Ben Askren, and then now he's going to fight Woodley.
Stupidest fighter I've ever seen in my life. And now he is going to fight a real fighter, and now everyone's going to see exactly if Jake Paul can box or not. Like, straight up. Now everyone's questions are going to be answered. Like, literally, because everyone says, fight a real fighter. Fight a real fighter. Okay, Jake Paul's like, all right, I'll pat my record up with bums and shit. Okay, whatever. But now you're fighting someone who's real. Now you're fighting a mixed martial artist.
Yeah. Like, he is on the downward end of his career, but he's still a former champion.
Fucking deal.
He was the legendary welterweight.
Tyron Woodley will go down in the Hall of Fame. He is a 5-time champ.
So I feel like this will definitely, for Jake Paul, this will be because he's gradually picking up. Like Tyron Woodley, he's on a 4-fight losing streak. He got released from the UFC, and he just hasn't been the same since his loss against Kamaru Usman. But then again, he still is a great fighter, and even against Vincent Luca, he was still trying to go for it. So I feel this will definitely be a good route for Jake Paul, because it's going to be able to really determine whether or not he is that caliber of a fighter. Like Ben Askren, he was a world champion, but he was a wrestler primarily. Tyron Woodley, he's got power and he's got hands. He has a tendency to hold back, and he always just looks for that one-punch knockout, but he's got hands.
We got to remember Robbie Lawler was one of the monsters in the division at middleweight.
You saw his fight against Roy McDonald.
He knocked that fool out in the first round in a minute or some shit. Like, literally,
the way he took out Josh Koscheck.
So let's just put Jake Paul in that situation. So let's just say Tyron really walks out and does the same thing. What's stopping? Nothing, except with a boxing glove. So if anything, that's like a little more bang for your buck. I mean, obviously not, because it's a boxing glove.
If Jake Paul's able to, if he's able to beat Tyron Woodley, I think that's definitely going to garner a lot more respect, because he's fighting.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Because then he's really fighting a more calibrated world champion that's going to be more acute and more, at least, I'd say more accustomed to boxing.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
I
Sorry.
mean,
It's,
there'll still be the naysayers because Tyron Woodley, he's on the downfall of his career since he's 4-0 or 4 losses straight right now, and like they're gonna keep on saying there's gonna be other fighters like fight a current active one, stuff like that, or like we were talking about like Tommy Fury or Mike Perry.
Tommy Fury's gonna be the next up and coming star. That boy is
Yeah.
good. Is that
But
Tyson Fury's brother, right?
Yeah, it's Tyson Fury's younger
For
brother.
some reason,
Jake,
I thought it was his son. I'm like, dude, your son is like almost half your age, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what is going on there?
I
But
think
no,
I
I
think
found out it was his brother.
I think Jake Paul is gonna fight Tommy Fury next because he was talking about that after Woodley.
If he beats Woodley, don't
Yeah,
talk
if
about
he
shit.
beats
Don't
Woodley.
talk about that shit right now
Because you don't want to look past it. You've seen what happens with multiple
you're gonna
fighters
give
before
Tyron
where
Woodley
they
more
look
of an
past.
incentive to beat your ass, dude. Like you already don't have. Like seriously, like dude, you already got an ass whooping coming your way that you can't even fathom. You're fucking here making shit up about CTE. It's not true, dude. If it's not real and you never had it, like you supposedly said, and it was all bullshit, why did you post that? Why do you want the world to know that your brain is rattled? Why would you post shit like that, bro? Like that is like the dumbest shit. You're like letting people know, hey, if I get hit in the head more and more and more and more, you're gonna fuck me up, and I'm gonna be like Muhammad Ali. Keep fucking hitting me in the head. That's where my best shot is, my head.
See,
Don't
now,
fucking hit me in the body. Crack me in my head because I got CTE. Oh, you got brain. Like literally, some people are fucked up. Some boxers, you might fight some vindictive people that just want to go for instant kill shots. You might fight some people that literally just want to go in there and that just take joy in hurting people. They want to really hurt you.
People have died in the ring.
It happens. It could happen any minute. That's the risk you take every minute stepping in there.
And like
you take your life in your hands. Believe it or not.
I know Jake Paul. I don't doubt it in my mind. Jake Paul already has to some extent brain damage, but that's from all the stuff he does on YouTube. Like Logan Paul, he has brain damage from all the stunts and everything that he's done. So, and that was before he even stepped into boxing at all. So I don't doubt that they would have like some brain trauma to an extent. But yeah, the CTE thing, you can't determine that until after the person passes away.
Like, well, he said he went to it. I saw a video on it on Instagram.
Yeah, I did too. He talked about it in like a press conference.
It was like one of his little personal videos. Like he was just like on like a cat. He was like on a bed on a CAT scan, and he was just like laying down, and he was going in there, and
I didn't
and then
see
it
that.
showed like an aftermath of his brain waves, like a CAT scan of his brain, pretty much, and it showed like. He's like, oh, I think I have CTE. It's like, dude, you think you have CTE? What the fuck? Or do you have CTE? And then he comes out, I never had CTE, this and that, this and that.
Good.
Then don't post
and I'm
the
pretty
dumb
sure he
shit,
just
you
didn't know what
clout-chasing
CTE was
bitch.
CTE was at the time.
Like, literally.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would... Oh, man. If you offered me... Like, dude, I'll fucking beat your ass for free, bro. Jake Paul, I would love to get that opportunity. Hell fucking yes. Are you bigger than me? Hell fucking yes. Are you probably stronger than me? Maybe. Are you a little bigger than me? Probably. But guess what? I'm 10,000 times faster, and I'd still whoop your fucking ass, dude. Any day of the week, twice on Sunday. Like, literally. And I really don't give a shit where. Like, I really don't care how much money, no money, whatever, dude. Like, literally, you will get destroyed. Like, just to shut you. You are not a real fighter through my eyes at all. I don't care what you say. Like, that's just how I feel. You are not. You do YouTube.
I feel like he is like he's progressing. He is developing as a fighter.
A Disney Gucci bag. He's trying to flaunt. He's trying to flex a Disney Gucci bag.
I thought that was kind of funny when he did the face off with Woodley and he had the Gucci bag.
Disney.
That
Gucci
was all
bag,
the Disney
what
theme.
What part of that fit do you think is cool, bro?
Well, so that was the kind of the whole point of the trash talk. Like that, I thought that was the trash talking part that
Isn't
I thought
Disneyland
was
for kids.
Well, hold on. So that part with Jake Paul wearing the Disney Gucci and everything, that was on purpose. And that was actually clever on his part because it's boasting the whole concept and the fear in Tyron Woodley is like, oh shit, am I going to get knocked out by a Disney kid?
I don't think he had that mentality at all. When he was
maybe not Tyron, but that's what Jake was going for.
Was chanting, I'll beat your ass.
That's what Jake was going for. So I feel like that was clever. He just didn't win in the exchange because Tyron already has the backing.
He can't win in no exchange. Look at his exchange with Ben Askren.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's a fucking joke.
He needs to keep on proving his trash talk. That the Disney thing right there with like you're gonna get knocked out by a Disney kid. That's a clever thing because the performance anxiety has gotten to Tyron Woodley before, and if he could get into Tyron's head about the whole a Disney kid knocking you out, then that could play a factor because the whole mental warfare, like we saw with McGregor versus Aldo.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna because literally he's over here like Tyron Woodley's not that kind of guy, especially to Jake Paul. Jake Paul's a YouTuber. Also, you gotta understand. Jake Paul's a YouTuber. He realizes that, and also in his mind, he has to be thinking, I'm not gonna lose to no YouTuber. It's just not gonna happen. Like Mayweather. Mayweather said no YouTuber gonna beat me, and obviously that never happened. So it's like Woodley's like, oh, like in his mind, like that's not gonna happen. Like there's no way this guy ain't gonna beat me. So you're just making yourself look more like a bitch. Like, yeah, Disney, just keep making me think you're more like a bitch, dude. Literally, little kid Disney bitch. I'm gonna be a little kid Disney bitch.
I mean, hey, if Jake pulls off the W against Woodley, then the Disney kid is gonna have some hands.
I will acknowledge him if he beats Woodley, but I don't see it happening. I'm 100% Woodley right now, and that is literally never going to change until you literally Nate Robinson, Tyron Woodley, and that is not going to happen. I think it's going to be the other way around for Jake.
So I've been right on my predictions on pretty much every single one of Tyron's fights after Usman. Like
every one of his losses?
Yeah, I was right on all three of them, man. Because I already knew that he was just on the downward end. Like his overall performance against Usman, he wasn't there. So I'm going to have... I hope Woodley wins, but I'm going to have to give it to Jake. I think Jake is going to be able to pull the W in this.
Oh, man.
But we'll see August 28th. We'll see August 28th, where we're going to see Jake Paul, the Disney kid, clap back at Tyron and really get W under his belt and get some respect. Or are we going to see Tyron knock the lights out on Jake Paul and finally end the hype train? We'll see, though.
You got it right the second time, my friend. Nail on the head.
I was gonna